All right, there have been a lot of questions on how to calculate the bioindicator score. So I'm going to go through and briefly explain how to do that. First, you find the calculator, this document, on Learning Suite under the Provo River First Draft. Keep going down. It's both here under Resources You Need, and then also under Calculating River Health. And this is the full report, this Gilroy Furtado. It's the full journal article, and this is just those couple pages that we use. But if you want more information, go here. It may be helpful, it's not required, but it may be helpful to calculate a species area curve. I created a video earlier on how to create that, and that can help you understand whether or not you collected enough samples to show that you collected all of the species in that area. It tends to have a curve, and if, for example, the first group may have only found 8 species, and then the second group found one additional one that the first group didn't find, the species area curve shows that how many groups need to collect samples until we found pretty much all of them and groups stopped finding new ones. So that can be helpful. So yeah, I'll go, this is the document, this is what it looks like. And basically the way it works is you find all of the different, count up how many stoneflies and how many caddisflies, and you, or all of the ones within this group, multiply them by 2. So I created this. Unfortunately, we can't give you this tool, but this is an example of how it can work. But I'll go through with group 3. These are all still zeros. These are all just random numbers that I put in. So don't take this bioindicator score that we calculate, but I'll use the actual data from this semester. For aquatic bugs, we had 81. Aquatic midges, there was 56. Black flies, 83. And then 8 New Zealand mud snails. So you would go through and do this with all of the different species. And you can do that on a piece of paper, just write down a list and add up the totals, because all you really need is this number. So once I have that, this counts up all, this is the same as this number, how many different species we collected, and then this, there was this many from group 1, 10 stoneflies and 87 giant stoneflies. That would never happen in the Provo River because these indicate super clean water. So again, these are just random numbers, but hopefully this makes a little bit more sense. You count up, take this number directly from here for the total, and you could do this just for each group too. You could calculate a different bioindicator score for each one. But I'll go through and explain how this works if you want to create a similar calculator. So this sums up all of the ones from group 1. This sums up all of the ones from group 3 and group 2 and group 4. And then I just bring those numbers, they reference that cell. So this is C25, and I multiply it by 2. All of the ones from group 3 get multiplied by 3. All of the ones from group 4 get multiplied by 4. And then we add up this total, that's what this does, and then calculate the total, or take the calculated total, this one, divided by this one. And I added this round function on it to round it to 2 decimals. You don't have to do that. You can just leave some super long decimal and round it in your head. But this would tell us, according to these numbers, that we had excellent water quality, which is to be expected when we have this many stoneflies. I hope that makes a little bit more sense. You can always email the TAs, but that is how to calculate bioindicator score. Thanks for watching.